exist. I'm left with the wounds only time can fix. Where do we go now? Where do we go now? We've got to fall back through too much. We built on a future, but it's broken now. Where do we go now? We've got to fall back through too much. Where do we go now? Where do we go now? We built on a future, but it's broken now. Too far, been through too much. Where do we go now? Where do we go now? We built on a future, but it's broken now.